In this video, I want to fix a replication bug that occurs when the delay, or sorry, not the delay, the barricade boards are being, removed, uh, basically before the client is ready. So this doesn't really affect us in the game, but you can see here, we ended up only having two fall off, when in reality, all of the boards fell off on the server. And if we add a delay, then everything works just fine. The reason for that is the replication being handled differently with the, what do you call it? The fast array serializer. So we have post replicated change, which happens when it changes. Now, and a lot of the time, because we're spawning later in, technically nothing has really changed. So this does not fire for, the ones that have already changed before we logged in. So hopefully that made sense. So what we want to do to resolve it is if we go to our fast array serializer item, then scroll down, we have pre-replicate remove and post-replicate add. We want to bind to the post-replicate add. And what that's going to allow us to do is basically when the board is added, we can just call post-replicated change and pass in the in-array serializer to run the logic right when the board has been added. So that way, even if we spawn in way too late, we're still going to receive, all the boards being added. So we may as well go ahead and set up their state to be the current state. So hopefully that made sense. So this is kind of like the initialization part of the boards, basically, if that makes, well, I don't know how else to really describe it. But anyways, let's give it a try. Okay, once we are back in the editor. All right, so we still have no delay. Playing as client. Let's give it a try. And you can see many of the boards just kind of fell off at once. And that's because they were all being received at essentially the same time. So it just kind of threw them all, or disconnected several on the same frame and applied their impulse. So in our case, that is still fine. So I'm not worried about it. And while we're on this, subject, I want to go ahead and make it to where we can access this impulse multiplier here. So we can, I don't see us really using it elsewhere. So what we can do is basically just cast to our owner from just right in here. So let's go ahead and we're going to cast get owner to a barricade and store a barricade. And let's just call it barricade owner. Or let's just say owning barricade. So owning barricade, get actor right vector, and we need the impulse. So that's a protected variable down here. So board break impulse. So we need a getter. So in our case, we're just going to do a simple float get board break impulse. And return board break impulse. And that's it. So get board break impulse, and now we have access to it. So that's really the only other thing that I wanted to do. And we can go ahead and also remove that log. We don't need to for declare the structs in here. Let's go to the header. And we are for declaring it here twice. So I'm going to copy and paste up at the top. So we're going to for declare it once and then remove it from down here. So just a little bit of cleanup to how I like it. Anyhow, that is going to be all for this video. Everything should be pretty much good to go. So I will see you in the next one where we continue working on the interaction. If you like what I'm doing and you want to help support me, You can find a link to my Patreon in the description below, where you can also get early access to this entire series.